Back to School is sponsored by Allen's Jewelry and Pawn.
Okay, school is back in session in many areas, and that means you may need to allow some extra time for that morning commute.
News 13's Gracie Palmer spoke with Asheville Police to make sure we are following the proper protocol to keep everyone safe.
For many of us, when we see a school bus stopped on the side of the road letting kids off with their flashing lights, we often stop. But the Asheville Police Department says you actually don't have to every time you see a stopped school bus. And in fact, stopping when you're not supposed to can cause more issues. In general, if you are behind a bus, you must stop. But if you are driving in the opposite direction with a median or a turn lane in between you and the bus, you actually don't have to stop. But it's not just around buses. You also have to be more cautious driving through school zones. Asheville Police Department says they see a lot of people forget about the reduced speed this time of year.
There's just as many, if not more, members of our community that don't have kids in school, aren't students themselves, but they're still going to have to navigate the roadways during this time. And again, I'd just like to emphasize, traffic safety is all of our responsibility.
According to the DOT, almost 250 kids were killed in school transportation accidents from 2010 to 2019. 51% of those kids were between 5 and 10 years old. And the most common times for accidents was around 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. That's when kids arrive and leave school. Just as a reminder, as you head out the door and head to work, if you do drive past a school zone, those reduced times are normally sometime between 6 a.m. and 4 p.m., but it does depend on that certain school. In Buncombe County, Gracie Palmer, News 13.